Hello, this video has a couple different activities you can use to practice place value. Again, any of these activities can be modified or varied depending on your scholar's age and what they are practicing. The first idea is the Cheerio place value towers. So for this one, you just need, a paper to label them and Play-Doh, spaghetti, and Cheerios. And basically, as you can see from the example, scholars are going to build the number that is shown on the card, or you could just give them a number orally, like 327, and then they'll build it with their plate with Cheerio towers. They can do this with a friend, they can do this with a parent, an older sibling or younger sibling. If your child is in second grade, 3-digit numbers would be great to practice. First grade, we kind of get into the 2-digit numbers. Kindergarten would primarily be the teen numbers I would focus on. And for the older scholars, you could do thousands, 10,000s. You could also place a decimal somewhere and then they can practice, like 5.7, 5.72. So we're getting in the hundreds, thousands, 10,000s as well. This one, as you can see, they have quite a few numbers. I wouldn't play this large with a kindergartner. Again, we got to keep it kind of appropriate for the level of our scholars. But you can have them stack the cups to build different numbers. So they can make 234, 578. You give the number and they would put the cups together appropriately to show the number you give them. And again, you can even add a decimal if your scholars, like 4th, 5th grade, getting into the smaller numbers, smaller than 1, sorry. Another fun game would be a scavenger hunt. You don't even need this paper that is shown here. You could just say, hey, go find me a number with the 2 in the 10th place, or while you're making dinner, go find something with the 5 in the 10th place, and just kind of give different scenarios or ask for different things. And the last game is a fun one. It's called Whack It. It's a place value math game. So you just need some way to build the numbers. As you can see here, they used a painter's tape to kind of make an HTO chart. You could just write an HTO chart and they could lay the papers on top, however you want to do that. For the older kids, you can have higher numbers or numbers including decimals. For the younger kids, I would keep it at 3-digit numbers or 2-digit numbers depending on the grade level. But then you can say, smack the one that's worth 400, smack the one that's worth 6. So you can do it by what the number is worth, or you can say hit the number in the tens place. I would go back and forth just really to emphasize the point that, well, 7, if it's in the tens place, isn't really worth 7. That number is worth 70. So all of these games can kind of be adapted for the levels you need. And hopefully they don't require too many materials, and they should be stuff a lot of us have laying around. But again, use whatever you have. You can write numbers on sidewalk with sidewalk chalk, and then they can run and hit it with the fly swatter, or they can jump on it, trying to make it a little bit more interactive so it's fun for you and fun for them. I hope you enjoyed practicing.